agents. I hope you guys are doing great. This video I'm going to touch on in just a second a recent change that was made to our seller's disclosure form. Before I do that though, I want to talk to you a little bit about I'm not going to mention any names of companies, but I recently, just through the grapevine, saw a message between two shareholders of a huge real estate company. This real estate company, it's a mothership. You've never heard the name of the company probably, but it owns some of the biggest real estate brands in the United States. That brands that you probably don't even think are related are actually all underneath the umbrella of this giant company. Anyway, this exchange was humorous to me and all of us who run a United real estate office, because it was two shareholders and they were bragging. I don't want to say bragging, but it kind of felt like they were bragging that last year they kept, on average, for all the agents, all the thousands and thousands of agents in their firm, they kept 20% of all commissions. And 20% is a lot. That is a huge number. And if you dig a little deeper, and you can assume that probably the 10% of the agents, the top 10, so the top producing, probably have a very favorable split that's much more favorable than the average agent. That number, that 20% for the average agent, could look more like 30 or 35%. Anyway, it's really humorous to me because we at United across the country, we keep a very small percentage in the form of our transaction fee. And I'm just sharing that with you, one, just to remind you guys that we are an agent-centric real estate company. We feel like we put you guys first, with a lot of technology, but without a huge split. And we're really proud of that. And that when I saw that exchange, I just had to share that story with you. Okay, back to the seller's disclosure. Seller's disclosure is a form that doesn't change very often because the state is in charge of that form, not the real estate commission. Our other forms can change and often do on July 1st, but seller's disclosures can't remember the last time there was a change to it, but they just announced a change that began July 1st. I just found out about it. If you are listing a home in a historic district, you need to disclose that to any potential buyers. Now, you could go to the seller's disclosure form right now. You won't see a box for that. So what I'm asking you to do, anybody who has a listing in a historic district, you need to, if it's pending, you need to notify the buyer. And a lot of times buyers already know, but it's supposed to be officially disclosed. And so anybody in the future, until that form is changed in the future, I want you to put that, it's located in a historic district, I want you to put that into agent-to-agent remarks moving forward until we get that new seller's disclosure form. So anyway, 2 bits of information there. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's informative. If you need me for anything, please don't hesitate to call. Thanks.